This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by Lincoln Savings Bank, at home in Iowa, at work for you.
Welcome back to Panther Sports Talk here on the UNI campus with head softball coach Ryan Jacobs. The Panthers, for the second straight year, they're your Missouri Valley Conference champions. Last year winning the regular season, this year winning the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament. What a special weekend it was, and just how nice to see the perseverance, the hard work, everything kind of culminating at that conference tournament to get that NCAA tournament berth.
Well, it's just exciting to see the kids come together. You know, they've been through some struggles as individuals and together throughout the season, and to see them come together and then continue to just start believing in each other, that was the fun part about it.
Take us through that conference tournament. It's definitely not an easy path to win a conference championship.
No, it's really not. You know, on Thursday we faced Southern Illinois, who's been a tough opponent for us ever since I got into the league. And Jamie was kind of off that day. You know, she struggled with her command, and they did a really nice job with their game plan against her, and you know, got a big hit, grand slam to put them ahead, and then we answered right back with a home run by Julia Hunter, which was a very key at bat in the tournament, and then Gina Brown put us ahead with another home run, and we got out of that game, and it was exciting. That started the belief, I think. And then on Friday against the #1 seed in Creighton, a pitcher who we struggled with this year, you know, Nicole Fisher starting off the game, first pitch with a home run, and who would have thought that thing would have lasted for 7 innings? But the 2 games that we played them at their place that Jamie pitched were both extra inning games, and the reason why they were extra inning games is because nobody scored through 7 innings. So it was pretty special. And then that last game was, you know, says it all right there.
So fun to see the kids celebrate, and again, just really, because this has been a unique season with weather, not having hardly any home games. You open with playing the national champs, Alabama. It's just been a unique season, and a lot of question marks heading in this year, graduating a huge senior class off last year's team.
Yeah, you know, coming into the season, we knew we had a talented group, but you just never know what's going to happen. You know, when they're faced with some challenges and some adversity and things like that, you don't know how they're going to answer, how they're going to respond. And we had some upperclassmen that were forced into some major roles on the team that they hadn't been in before. You know, they had been through it, but they hadn't actually been in those roles. And so a lot of question marks. And I think it was just it was fun to watch them grow throughout the year, because I think every single day we got better. And that's what coaches talk about all the time, is try to get better every day.
And it's fun to see the kids reaching their potential, and there's a lot of underclassmen that are getting on the field and taking part in this special year.
Yeah, you know, everybody's got their role, and the roles change throughout the year, but they've all got to the point where they've accepted those roles and they've embraced them, and everybody just kind of gelled together towards the end.
Talk about Jamie Fisher and just how special she's been, maybe not only this past weekend, but the past couple of years here.
Well, it's kind of funny, because she did have a rough year, and people talk about it. Statistically, it was rough, but I think personally what she did this year was even more special than what she did last year, just considering the circumstances and the different team that we had, and you know, having to battle through feeling pressure and things like that, and she still won 21 games. You know, so it was from the outside, people talking about, well, Jamie's struggling. No, she did more this year than she did last year, I think.
How important is it, because when you took over the reins of this program, bottom of the conference, now 2 years in a row being the MVC champs, how important is that for continuing to build this? You're getting great recruits in, but just the awareness across the Midwest, across the country, and just continuing to build and grow this thing here.
Yeah, it's a process. We talked about that right from the start. You know, the first meeting that I ever had with the team when I took this program over was, it is a process. It's not going to happen overnight, ladies. And unfortunately, you're probably the group of kids that aren't going to reap the benefits of it personally. But we're going to need you to set the foundation, to change the culture. And it's those kids that I'm starting to get phone calls and texts from, because they're so excited about what this team's doing. because they were the ones that put us in this position.
Well, the Panthers competing in their second NCAA tournament ever, the previous back in 1990, but the program definitely heading the right direction under head coach Ryan Jacobs, and I think he hit the nail on the head. Not only the senior group, not only these freshmen that have probably were not even born in 1990 the last time you were here, but your first year seniors and those girls that have come before you that have helped get the program to where it is today is real special.
Yeah, it really is. You know, it's exciting to hear back from those girls and just to hear the excitement that they have and the pride and everything, because that's really the secret ingredient, is the pride and the love of UNI, and that's what gets us where we're at.
What a special ride. Thanks for joining us, Coach. Congrats on a great year.
Thank you.
All right, plenty more Panther Sports Talk, including a feature on a softball player right after this.